Hello, beautiful souls. So we are here today doing a pick a card reading to determine what kind of relationship this was that you were in the past or that you're in or that you're looking to be in. So what you want to do is choose between one of the three decks here. So we have the Starman Tarot, okay, which is a really kind of a psychedelic deck. You want to go with your intuition too, but I just want to show you kind of the nature of each of these decks. And then you have Deviant Moon Tarot, okay, in the middle. And this is like a very kind of spunky deck, okay? Like this is really cool. And then you have all very artistic. Okay, all very artistic because I'm in love with my decks and I'm in love with the artistry of each of them, and that's why I choose them. And then you have the Serpent Fire as an option, and you guys have seen me work with this one much more. The Starman Tarot I use, but haven't done in too many lives or too many kind of recorded readings or pick a cards. So if you are curious as to what kind of relationship you were in, or what kind of relationship you are in, or what kind of relationship this person may turn out to be, take a moment, pause this video if you need to, and you want to kind of concentrate and see like which one pulls to you with your intuition as to which kind of relationship. So 1, 2, or 3. Okay? And so just take a moment. And now what I'm going to do is kind of clarify and get some information with each of these. All right? So just take a moment and pause there. Okay, so I just paused that for a second and now we are back. So I'm going to do this too. I feel like I have chosen my deck. All right, so we're going to start with the Starman Tarot. Okay, so for those of you who chose deck number 1, the Starman, this is it. So we're going to, this is a really large deck. So it's, for those of you with smaller hands or that just don't have really big hands, it is a more challenging deck to shuffle regularly. So the noise in the background is my kids grabbing themselves some food, so that won't be here the whole time. That's fine. So what I do is I try and usually shuffle it that way. I was trying to show you guys, but it was too far away from me. But this is typically how you have to do it with this deck. You know, you can't shuffle it the regular way, or I can't, like, unless you have huge hands. So some people maybe. So we're looking to ground this energy. Please like, subscribe, comment. I always love to know who is watching, who is paying attention, all that jazz. Can you please turn off the oven, buddy? And I want to just call in the energy here for July 28th, 2019. Okay, but time is fluid, so this is relevant whenever you watch this, whether it's days, hours, months, years down the road, this can be still relevant. Okay, so we're looking to figure out what kind of relationship is this? Has this been? Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see what's in the cards. Okay, what kind of relationship was this for those who chose this deck? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Lots of reversals. Lots of reversals. Really intense storyline here. Huh. Okay, this is really, really curious energy. We're almost done here. We're almost done. Okay, so let's look at this kind of story here. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Like, this is really kind of wild, the combination, the sequence of this. So I'm going to shuffle this. I'm going to ask, so we'll just take this as like energy of the spread. And then I'm going to ask to clarify your energy. So cross watchers, I guess doesn't really, it's not really cross watchers, but like this could be fluid. It could be you or it could be the other person. Okay. So remember that energies can switch up. And if this doesn't resonate, check out one of the other piles. You've got to be kidding me. It's just, okay. So it's funny because I felt like I wanted to clarify their energy and I wanted to clarify your energy. And it's like, and remember, gender is fluid in the tarot too. But it's like your energy right now is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it's like you might have like a lot of love to give in this relationship, but at the moment, it's like there's some slight withholding, like holding back the full Monty of love that you could give in this relationship. Okay, or in the past you did that. Their energy is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it's like they've been holding, they're holding back the kind of communication that would clarify things in your relationship right now. So, you know, they're holding back their words, you're holding back your love. Bottom of the deck is the Princess of Pentacles. So it's like somebody wants to come in and build a little something in this situation. Okay. Somebody wants to come in and build a little something in this situation. I want to get the card for what is the overall energy and outcome of this potential partnership or previous partnership. Overall potential outcome of this partnership. 10 of Cups in reverse. Me, oh my. Okay. Very interesting. Clarify the tone and the energy of the present status of this relationship. The Emperor in reverse. So, okie dokie. By the way, I've been using some essential oils to spruce up my juju while I'm doing these reads. I'm not paid to advertise. I just like to show you guys the stuff that I love. So I'm using some Tantra Sensuous Mist, as I am Tamara, your sensual mystic. And I'm using the Super Detox to detoxify my lymphatic system with some oils. All right, so let's look at this situation. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. So somebody's withholding love, somebody's withholding communication, even though the overall energy is somebody's wanting to build. Somebody's coming in wanting to build, okay? There is this sense of being tied and bound, okay? Lack of communication in terms of moving forward. The Two of Cups is in reverse, so not giving love to each other. The Three of Swords is in reverse, so like somebody is coming out of a painful situation, or maybe, somebody is coming out of the pain of one of you guys feeling that lack of communication and one of you feeling that lack of the other person giving or withholding love. We have the Three of Cups in the upright. So for some of you, it's because there was another person involved. And it's like the Emperor is in reverse. So this other person is now potentially not going to offer what initially, was thought. There is the Nine of Pentacles, however, okay? And there is the Princess of Wands, however. So for some of you, the situation might actually be that you're feeling tied and bound and stagnant in, this previous situation that you were in. And you felt really backstabbed, but you want to celebrate the current person that's in the mix-up right now. You want to build with, but they're not really communicating. They're not really giving their love, even though one of you is in a position of the Nine of Pentacles wanting to build, with the Princess of Wands. So for some of you, it might actually be you that's showing up here as the Princess of Wands or the Princess of Pentacles, but I feel like one of you is the Princess of Wands and one of you is the Princess of Pentacles. So some of you are coming in with some type of fiery interest, okay? We're going to keep working through this to get clarification, but somebody else is looking to build something solid. You have the Five of Wands here, so there's been some type of conflict. Conflict might be overbuilding itself because you have the Eight of Pentacles here and you have the Three of Pentacles here. So somebody is really looking to build something very solid. They're looking to move forward, but the outcome right now is looking like the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's like, those full cups aren't coming out. Like that full love isn't being expressed. And ultimately that's because like the position that you guys are in is one of like just withholding communication, withholding love. Like this is kind of gives me the energy of, you do have the Two of Cups in reverse here. You do have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Three of Pentacles, so like cards that are building. You do have some celebration. You have some major arcana and like a lot of building pentacles. You do have like court cards coming in too. So, divine and ordained characters like coming in pairings. Because I'm seeing queen and queen, and because I'm seeing princess and princess, for some, okay, I'm going to read this, that there is this potential twin energy. There's this mirroring energy coming in. Now, the Ten of Cups in reverse, not all twins, okay, will end up being together or having that happy ever after. Like you mirror each other and you challenge each other, and there's a lot that gets brought to the surface in a twin relationship. So it can't always work. And sometimes, your twin isn't in a love scenario, but it can't always work. I'm going to just clarify this a little bit with another deck here, because I feel like there's a lot more to this story than what meets the eye. So right now, somebody's feeling tied and bound while the other person is coming in with a serious enough offer. Moving forward, it's like there is that simmering fire underneath there. There's that potential. The two of you right now are not offering each other that love. There's that Three of Swords, so there's heartache in the mix-up. So either one of you has hurt the other, or, it's just hurt because that cup isn't being offered, that movement isn't being offered. There's like the situation of being tied and bound. And, Yeah, for some of you guys, it's because there is this third party energy or this outside influence. It doesn't have to be a third party in terms of love. Sometimes that third consideration is more like, some other big aspect that's happening in life. And sometimes, you're focused on building yourself and not necessarily a relationship, right? So there's hesitancy here, and you're both mirroring the hesitancy. The Emperor is showing up in reverse. Like, the Emperor is usually, an energy of just being really strong and steady and willing to build. Look, you have the King of Pentacles coming in, talking about the Emperor. The Emperor's who's in reverse. So for some of you guys, that Emperor in reverse could just maybe not be so stable, is what I was thinking. But that's kind of clarified with the King of Pentacles. So this energy of a person is like looking to build something solid, and they might just really not be open to kind of any energy of indifference or any energy that might not be fully confident. So I see the moon and, strength in reverse there. So somebody in this situation is feeling a little bit exhausted, okay, and are trying to kind of spend their time in maybe even working at night and intuition, like building, okay? So it's like somebody is building right now and tired and maybe not able to offer that kind of Emperor energy. We're going to clarify the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? But having kings, like, that's solid. That's stable. That's somebody that's really solid. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So somebody is feeling a little bit down on their luck right now and having trouble moving out of like an old cycle. So that hesitancy, and maybe that old cycle is also just seeing patterns or like seeing through the mirroring of one another all the ways that things have been before, not necessarily healthy. The Eight of Wands is like the Six of Pentacles in reverse too. So it's like maybe you were giving to somebody else, that you thought was going to be your person. And now, the Two of Cups is in reverse, maybe not so much because the love isn't there, but because there's the lack of moving forward, the lack of that rapid communication coming in, like the lack of enough fire to kind of pick this up and move it off the ground. Like the heat's not there for some reason. And it could just be because of the woundedness of the past. Let's clarify this Three of Swords. Queen of Wands in reverse. So that could be you or the other person. Perhaps you're a fire sign or you were dealing with a fire sign, or somebody that just, the Three of Swords is the lack of passion moving forward, really, is what I see with this. And this queen can be, the fire sign when they're imbalanced can be over emotional or say harsh things or do harsh things or rapidly exit stage left. And that could be painful. So you might have had this situation, might be in this situation. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. It's the Two of Wands. It's like just having to make a decision and not seeing like, you have the whole world in your hands. Like you can do whatever you want to do, really. But you just might not be seeing the choices for the gravity that they are. Again, somebody's coming in here wanting to build something. Right now, it still feels a little bit confusing. But it's like, you know, there's this lack of getting things off of the ground. It's like you're not able to give right now. You're not able to act, you know, with passion. You're struggling to make a decision, and you might not be seeing how much is at stake here with this. We're going to clarify one more time the Emperor, which, like, it seems to me that, like, the Emperor is a king. They want to build, but you're tired, you're burnt out, and you are just, like, soaking up the moonlight to grow your intuition, to build your own energies. Okay, clarifying the Emperor. Yeah, is the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's like that, you know, you have had a lot of sleepless nights already. Okay, you've had a lot of sleepless nights already, and it feels like it's just like you don't know in a position right now to give. It's strength in reverse, and just not showing the passion, not offering, you know, all this love. Like, you're withholding your love. Even though maybe you want to build, you're still withholding love. It's really confusing. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe this is just like you don't feel like you have enough to give. And you're just like, how do I make this choice? I already don't sleep at night. I'm already exhausted. I'm already trying to regrow my strength. I feel like my luck has been on, you know, the not so great end. So let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Judgment. The Nine of Pentacles is like wanting to build, and knowing that that's like what the focus needs to be on right now is like building financial reserves is what I feel. So there's like this love potential, but financial reserve is what you're focused on. And you're willing to kind of explore that with this person or the idea of that. But right now it's like using your better judgment. Like, what can you give to this situation? Does this actually make sense? Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands, clarifying, we've got, okay, after being in a situation, feeling like you were just taken advantage of and not being able to feel comfortable financially, you know, you have the Sun and the Knight of Wands. So like somebody is riding into the situation, okay, offering themselves, you know, they're offering some passion. They're offering to be the sun. They're offering to be the light. Okay. And some of this tragedy, some of this loss, this pain, this imbalance could be actually coming over an actual physical child, like a son, or, you know, having a child in your life. But I feel like the Princess of Wands is really them, you know, coming in here with this Knight of Wands, you know, like this fiery opportunity. Like they're riding towards the sun, and the sun is overpowering this heavy kind of energy. All right. So let's clarify the five. So I think like you're the Princess of Pentacles. You're like thinking about this. Do I really want to build something? You know, one of you withholding communication about like the intensity of something. One of you withholding love. The Five of Wands, what is the argument over? The argument is over coming out of a place of needing to heal and lack of celebration. So for some of you, it's just been like just really rough. You're coming out of rough waters, ones where you really needed to heal and you weren't celebrating anything. For others, it was like you're coming out of a situation that you needed to heal from a third party. And that may or may not be relevant to this Knight of Wands coming in, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it's someone from the past, you know, that hurt was from. So clarifying the Eight of Pentacles is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you know, wanting to build something concrete, wanting to move forward, wanting to get things on the go. It's like you're spinning webs of masterpieces of building in the direction that you want to go to, but the communication that you're getting is just not the communication that you're wanting to hear. It's not that beautiful communication that you wanted to hear. And now it's like, after not getting the communication you wanted to hear, maybe that's like from this past person, but it's like you're looking to build and you're focused on your own growth. The Three of Pentacles is the Page of Swords in reverse. So perhaps some type of communication that you wanted to hear about an offer, about a communication in general, about building, it's just not coming in. And that's why the Ten of Pentacles is there. You do have the Three of Wands. So like, it's like you do decide to move forward with this relationship, even though there is shitty communication. And even though you've come out of this, it's like you're depressed and you are probably just in a position of being very weary of love. You've already lost a lot of sleep. You're already exhausted and just not in the best energy and light. But they're coming in as this beautiful fiery offer, and the sun. Like they're helping the sun to shine. Maybe they're helping your own sun to shine. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups? Why is the Ten of Cups in reverse? Why is the Ten of Cups in reverse? The Nine, the Nine of Cups. Maybe somebody here is a little bit too, like they look very jolly. It's like my cups are pretty full. Maybe, you know, someone's feeling like my cups are already full without you, or I'm not going to look to you to be my Ten of Cups. I'm going to just sit here at the Nine, happy and contrite with myself. I'm exhausted from love and trying to love and all this stuff. And now I'm just going to stay cool, build my pentacles on my own without, you know, without you. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. It's like you're sitting back, you're reserved. You know, the Ten of Cups isn't showing up in the upright because you're focused on your own autonomy. It's like you're just, you know, what I feel is like a lot of people that might have chose this are a little bit on the jaded side of love, just a little bit weary, a little bit untrustworthy about whether or not it's a real thing. Knight of Cups, whether or not to make an offer. Let's see if we get anything, like just, you know, trying to, we've got the Eight of Cups and the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So I really feel like this person could sincerely be somebody incredible to build a life with. Okay, you've got a lot of mirroring here. Let's see. Let's clarify. Is this a soulmate or twin flame connection? You do have a lot of mirroring, so a lot of potential for twin energy here, which twin energy, you know, sometimes it's just not the right time or space for it to be like, for it to be. I don't know. It's like, you know, this person is almost like walking away saying like, haha, like I've overcome like all of this painful energy from the past. Just looking for clarification. Okay, Five of Swords is usually like just really not a beautiful energy, but this person is laughing. It's like they've overcome challenges and they're not really looking to take a new leap of faith. So I'm just going to look. I'm going to try and give like one more opportunity to see if we get like a soulmate card here, or if we get a twin flame card here. Are we going to see anything like that? Because otherwise I see mirroring, which could show that. But everything else is in reverse. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. The Two of Cups is in reverse. The Three of Cups is in reverse. What you've got going on for you is the Sun, which the Sun kind of trumps everything. But let's see. You have the Star and the Empress in reverse. So it's like, no, you know what? You're healing, okay? You're coming in as the Star. And, you know, they could be a star. They could be healing for you. Because right now you're like Empress upside down. So let's, Eight of Cups, walking away. So I see like a lot of you just walking away from this opportunity. You're just like focused on your own healing. You're not really looking to build. Hierophant, you know, ascribing to spiritual teachings. You're like in your own self-awareness right now. And the focus for you right now, I think, is a lot of growth, building your own autonomy, and you're just a little bit of weary of love in this connection. And you're being wise. You're teaching. You're seeking, and you're not. You know, you're not focused on that, but like you do have the King of Swords. So for some of you, this is a actual air sign that's coming into the mix. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody that's just coming in with a very swift offer. So Seven of Pentacles. It's like they are looking to give, okay, but right now there is lack of a secure enough, stable enough offer. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough to reciprocate. But the last card is the Two of Cups. So this is a soulmate. You know, this is a twin flame potential, especially with all of the mirroring. Whether or not you're going to go forward with it is a whole another story right now. And it could be timing. Like, it's one of those things when it comes to timing, I say with people, you know, like I like to say, oh, timing's not that important, because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But one of the other things is, as you have more experience with relationships, and as you have like more trust in the universe and have more self-awareness, and you're less, you know, prone to these kind of just spontaneous, crazy jumps in love, okay, which can be a very codependent type of thing, you honor patience, okay? So you honor patience and you honor time, and you trust, like, if this is your twin flame, if this is your soulmate, there's nothing that's going to stop the destiny or the fate of you being together. So if you're not in an energy to move forward or to build now, or there's insecurity around that, then it's because it's not, you know, it's not the time. That's what I believe. There is Four of Cups here, though. Somebody's really sad about that. You know, you have death and transformation. Somebody might need to be going through a particular transformation before this can manifest. It's just like ready to move forward, but there's just a lot of hanging around. I see the Tower here too. So, and the Chariot. So somebody needs to let go of something before this can move forward, is what I really, really see. Somebody needs to let go of something before this can have its chance to move forward. So for those of you who chose deck number 2, again, please subscribe, please like, please comment, let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, what? Whoever chose this deck, oh my goodness, what's going on? It's like all major arcana. You can't even make it up. Okay, remembering tarot is not a substitute for wisdom or seeking outside guidance or help. always make sure to do that. All right, if you want a free pull a card or pick a card, like, or for me to pull a card for you, or you'd like a personal reading, please check out below. We are looking for insight for those who have chose this deck here. Okay. Holy Hannah was number one ever long. Okay, Deviant. Oh, that card's not supposed to be in there. And I apologize if you hear potty mouth in the back. That is my son. Wow. Wow. Is this whole, like, I can't even believe that this is even possible. Wow. Okie dokie. So let's see. Bottom of the deck energy is the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Okay. And okay. So for those of you who chose this deck, this is some major arcana. So first of all, you're coming out of a situation of feeling really heartbroken and moving forward onto things that are better for you. Pastures that are better for you. It's like you are flying away. You are doing what you need to do to move to a better place for you. The Hierophant. Okay, you're being very wise about moving forward with this lover and using your best judgment. You've already taken a lot of time to look within. And, you know, this person is coming as a Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is like a fire sign, okay, or somebody fiery, somebody that's standing nice and strong, that's like just got a really powerful, beautiful energy. And you're coming in as the Queen of Swords. So strong energy, more potentially you are an air sign or could be reversed. This is the 3 of Pentacles. So you guys are looking to build. This person could really be a star for you, but for a lot of you, I see that you're looking to build with somebody that's healing after experiencing the Tower, or you've experienced the Tower. So with this person or outside of this person, but the Devil showing up here shows me that, you know, there has been some type of unhealthy obsession, some type of codependency, some type of addiction, or feeling tied or bound. Okay, and there's healing from this right now. The outcome, you know, of this, and this is just really straightforward, is like the 8 of Wands. And she's just looking to cut off that movement. Okay, like just cut it off, cut it down. It's like you have here the 9 of Swords, like already, you know, not sleeping at night, hanging around waiting for this new opportunity to come about. But you're walking away from love, okay, walking away. So to me, even though there's been so much major arcana and you have the Lovers and you have the Star, the way that I'm reading this for most of you, because the overall energy of the deck is just feeling hurt and love and moving on to something healthier, the Hierophant in this case, beside the Lovers, is like being wise about this relationship, going in deep, seeing the mirroring of your energy. And like karmic relationships can do that too. It's like you want to build, but you want to heal, you know, bad juju, bad energy that's kept you up at night, that's like left you hanging around, waiting for this new offer that is eventually leaving you to say that, you know what, I am walking away from your small, tiny offer. You didn't give me this secure offer that I wanted. And now I have to make a decision. And the decision, okay, that I'm making is to move forward. I don't want to build with you. You know, I'm not giving any more to you. You aren't showing up as a king, and death is here. So transformation, this situation for a lot of you resulted in a breakup. You were trying to give your love, and you know what? They just weren't communicating the same to you. They weren't moving forward with you. They didn't offer you this Two of Cups. Okay. So it's like, yeah, you were trying to give this offer. They ended up being deceitful and hurting you. And the bottom line is it's heartache. So for a lot of you, the communication that you received wasn't one that you wanted to hear. A lot of you guys were looking for family. You were looking for that new offer in love. You wanted to show up as the queen to build. You were waiting for that new offer, and that fiery opportunity just didn't come through. It just didn't make it. So for a lot of you guys, I see that this relationship was most likely a karmic partner. Not saying that it couldn't have been more than a karmic partner, but for most of you, I feel like it's pretty clear, like very strong cards, like not confusing at all. The story is very, very legible. Okay. The story is very legible. So if this didn't resonate, check out one of the other piles. Okay. And remember that this is a general reading. It's not always going to resonate. I have other pick a cards, lots of other stuff from this month. I'm going to have lots of other stuff coming out. I'm either going to do the demon, what are the demons that are holding you back? Pick a card tonight or tomorrow. Okay, so right now we're going to go on to pile number 3. So please like, subscribe, comment, let me know if this resonates. Okay, I always love to know whether or not this resonates with you. Now we are working on pile number 3, which is the She-Wolf Tarot. Okay. She-Wolf Tarot. We're looking for those of you who chose pile number 3. So I feel like the overall energy of the deck is going to be strength. So you are challenging life or your relationship just head on. Okay. Challenging head on. So let's see what's going on here. Magician in reverse. The Hermit upright. King of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Cups in reverse. It gives me so much anxiety when he's playing his games. My son is just they're so intense, and the language and everything like that just totally boggles me. Overall outcome for this relationship, what this relationship was for those who chose this, is the Empress in reverse. We're going to look for the energy of yourself. Like, how are you coming in to this relationship and situation? What is your placement? King of Cups in reverse for you. King of Cups in reverse for you. What is their overall energy in this past or present or future relationship? Ace of Swords. So it's like you are not showing up as very stable emotionally, and they give you some type of communication, something that you didn't really want to hear, is how I feel about this. So you have the Magician in reverse. So not manifesting quite what you wanted. You're being really strong. You're the Hermit. So you've been being wise. You've been going within. It's like you're not in a place to be able to give or go like the long haul, or they're not. And so you're making a decision. You're making a decision right now based on sharp communication, or you made a decision based on sharp communication, and it kind of made you feel really emotional to the point where you had to make a choice. And you're making a choice right now to go after your wheel of fortune. So you're being strong in that. And for some of you, that's coming out after coming out of a place of feeling like really forlorn, taken advantage of, hurt in matters of love. Okay. It's like you wanted that soft, beautiful love to fall into, and it wasn't there because the other person stopped giving their energy. So you're in the state of Seven of Cups of deciding whether or not you actually want to be in this relationship. See, she's suspended in the clouds, just sitting back there. Okay. The Empress in reverse. It's like, is this person going to be able to fulfill the role of the Empress? And gender is fluid in the tarot. Okay. Energies can be switched up between one or the other, but the Empress is more or less like in reverse, just not able to step up to the plate for this situation. So might not be getting your wheel of fortune in this relationship. Your wheel of fortune might come outside of this relationship. Let's get some clarification. What is, causing the separation in the flow of this relationship? Six of Cups. Some of you, there's another person. Okay, the flow is that decision is making a choice about another person. Okay, or they have another person. That might be why you're getting the sharp communication or the thing you don't want to hear from them, or why you're not giving your love here. Okay, and why you're imbalanced here, because there's a decision, there's a wheel of fortune. Some of you are going in deep and wise and seeing like, am I even in the right situation? Is this my Empress? No, there's been so much hurt. There's so much pain over here. Hierophant in reverse, like, you're coming out of a place of trying to do some deep seeking, and you might not be feeling that the wisdom is to stay in this particular situation. For some of you, the Hierophant is a marriage card in reverse. So for some of you, it's like your marriage has gone south. Okay. Yeah. It's like you keep reaching for that light. You've tried to find that light and that mutual ground, but your happiness is not with this person anymore. This choice, like being able to see what kind of decision to make, is being illuminated right now. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Six of Wands, it's like you don't have the stamina and the strength to move forward, or didn't, in this relationship anymore. But you are being strong. You're meeting your challenges face on. You are standing up. Okay, there is the lack of new opportunity to build here. Let's clarify the Empress. Ten of Cups in reverse. So many of you, wanted a family or have a family with the person that you're currently with, but either they or yourself have another person here that you feel like is your soulmate, and you're not able to continue. Your wheel of you're making a choice for your wheel of fortune to be this other soulmate. Okay. Or your wheel of fortune will come in as a result of them leaving for their soulmate. Two of Cups in reverse. So it's like just the love isn't being shared. The Six of Cups can be somebody returning from your past, somebody that is making you contemplate and really think, like, what is my wheel of fortune in this situation? Okay. Let's see. What are next steps moving forward? High Priestess in reverse. Okay. You're not really using your situation or your intuition. You've been having trouble with your intuition, and you're coming out of that right now. Okay, you're coming out of struggling with your intuition. You're coming out of struggling with hanging upside down. You know, there is movement. So you have to move. You know, you can't keep stuck in your head about what to do about this. You can't like keep shutting off your intuition. It's time for you to move forward onto something that's better for you. You know, it's time to heal. Okay, or go after your star. We all deserve to be in healthy, happy relationships. And you're staying strong right now, standing up for the right thing. Okay, things are rocky financially or stability-wise, and you're just ready to move. You've made your choice. Okay, that choice that you made is there. The Three of Swords, after a lot of heartache, you are looking for your soulmate, you know, your twin flame. The Four of Wands and the Six of Cups, most likely somebody that was a past life lover, okay, or somebody that a past life lover, or somebody that you knew in the past that's like coming into this state right now. So I hope that that helps everybody. Much love to each of you. And we did end up, you know, figuring out some real intensities for situations here. If you'd like a private read, the link is down below. Make sure that you subscribe because I have all sorts of goodies coming out continuously for pick a cards, for zodiac reads. We've got new moon reads coming up shortly. We're going to have a demon, what's holding you back read, and typology stuff. Like everything's in the mix up. So much love, everybody. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you.